still do some crazy things. So we'll see.
It's on top. Slam dunk pitches.
Huge turn.
It's finals time at the East Coast Kubb Championship. Straight from Nokesville, Virginia, Cedar Run Brewery is the place for this 2024 vintage of the granddaddy of them all on the East Coast, the East Coast Kubb Championship. Have our finals of four standard AKT players here. We're going to have the Kubbstaches facing off against AGDC, a little Keystone Kubb, Raleigh Kubb matchup. I am Stu Gander. With me, Mr. Sven Heikes. Sven, what's shaking, baby?
Got the final, Stu. We got number 1 seed versus number 3 seed. We got top 2 teams in the club standings, or top 2 clubs anyway. So it's going to be a good one, man. Looking forward to it.
Not quite the top 2 clubs. I believe Queen City Kubb is ranked second right now.
They snuck in there.
Yeah, they snuck in there.
But all right, after this one,
correct. Keystone Kubb will be moving up in the club standings after this one. Here is our championship bracket. We're going to have that championship match today, and unfortunately, we're not going to have a highlight of that third place because Skinny Lou had to go popping off at the White House yesterday. And we're also going to get updates from the silver bracket. But our matchup today, the Kubbstaches have not been defeated on the day. Some people might call that undefeated, and knocked off AGDC in round 1, which was an awful match. And then AGDC 7-2, the number 3 seed. Sven, I think it's more like sweet pants and not sweatpants. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Jan adjusted him. What's Dan going to do?
That?
I'm surprised Dan doesn't have people like carrying a tent around to cover him for this match.
Yeah. So a bit dreary on the day, a bit misty, a bit not really rainy though, just misty. Has dried out slightly since this morning when these two first met up. Round 1 of the day, first match for everybody, and it was an awful match. These two teams looked like a bunch of clowns that couldn't get anything done.
Yeah, it was pathetic. Hopefully this turns out a little better.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd call it misty at this point. The only one worried about it here is Dan Corey as usual.
Yeah.
You got the hood up.
Yeah, that first match of the day, Kubbstaches ended up winning it, but I mean, it was the ugliest competitive Kubb match you've seen in a long, long time. Nothing was going down for anybody. No blasting was working. Nothing was working whatsoever.
Correct.
Yeah. Here's the rest of our schedule for the AKT. Maryland's coming up very shortly by the time this one airs, and then PA and the Blasters to wrap it up after that. PA in August, the Blasters in October.
Mm-hmm.
And I would imagine you will see a lot of these players in those tournaments.
Yeah, except if Drew gets his two tournament suspension here coming up. So I might not see him.
Potentially suspended for the next 2 tournaments after his ugly behavior.
Egregious
Behavior at the North Carolina semifinal. Of course, Cody Glorioso serving his 1 tournament suspension in this one for his behavior, for his part in that incident. You know, Sven, it takes 2 to tango.
Mm-hmm. It does, and they were tangoing.
Yeah.
However you say that.
All right, so Bob ties it up. Jake with 3 in hand, 1 down on each. We're starting a bit slow from 8 right now.
Just a bit.
Oh, Jake switches it up, and it still doesn't work.
Jake pulling out the patented lightsaber move here on May the 4th, so that works.
Did you say lightsaber? Isn't it a
lightsaber? I said saber.
Yeah.
I said saber.
Saber.
Sorry, my game's off a little bit here, Stu.
Yeah.
Saber. on May the 4th. And I haven't
Yes.
put enough Star Wars references in. I said I was going to do all Star Wars references. I don't think I've done any.
Thank God. Jeez.
Forgot.
All right, so we're not going to pick teams because Sven, I'm sure you're taking Keystone Kubb because you're a homer, and I'm taking Raleigh Kubb because I'm a homer.
Yeah, that's pointless.
Yeah.
So let's just continue.
Yeah. In the semifinals here, we have all club teams: AGDC from Raleigh Kubb, Kubbstaches from Keystone Kubb, Das Kubb from Queen City Kubb, and Vector from Old Line Kubb.
Those sweet unis.
Yeah, sweet, sweet unis. Dan picks one up.
Yeah, nice 2 with 1, and then picking up the 8.
So, of course, Dan on an absolute heater this year is 2-0 in the tournaments so far this year. 2 tournaments, 2 wins, looking for his 3rd straight win. Looking to do the Glorioso this year, going 4 for 4, a perfect score of 80.
Well, I'd argue he's looking to go 6 for 6 because he's playing in all of them.
Well, that is true, yes. But on AKT, he only needs 4. So
yeah, he wins here, and he's in the driver's seat.
yeah, yes. I mean, some might say he's a bit in the driver's seat already.
Yeah, he's already in a really good position. But
Speaking of a good position, AGDC picks up 2 and takes a 2 Kubb lead. So, of course, Dan has been in finals, for the past year on the AKT pretty much. Drew, this is his first finals appearance since the original episode of Tuesday Night Kubb.
Yes. That was a fun one.
Yeah. This would be his first win since that, so it's been, 3 years or something? I don't know how long we've been doing this.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun, Sven. I don't know how many years it's been. It could have been 20 years for all I know.
Yep.
So as we talked about before, conditions pretty much perfect here. I mean, as far as Kubb playing goes, as far as, being able to enjoy a bright sunny day, not so much. But, it's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's a bit damp. But for Kubb, it's good. Looks like we got Mary Poppins there in the background. Might blow off. Blow away, take off, whatever. I also have the tasty treat in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Showing that tasty rump.
Good old tasty.
All right, looks like there's potential double-double here.
Yep.
Or
not.
Potential field goal, too.
Oh, boy. This is great. There we had a nice recovery.
Yeah. 4 with 3 ends up not being the worst thing in the world.
When you threw one away, that was a nice triple to save it.
All right, now Jake looking to tie it up. Needs one more to tie it up now. Jake hasn't stripped off his sweatshirt in order. Picks up the loaf. Look at that. Number 1. Loaf is number 1. Nice. Jake is number 1. That's our number 1 loaf for the day.
Perfect. He did have the sweatshirt off, but then put it back on in this match. He started with it off. I saw the big 22, the Swanee.
Yeah. Did a little change up. Uniform change. Wardrobe change.
Of course, Dan's kind of looking like the Emperor with that hood up.
Yeah, Dan's
here
looking
on May
like
the 4th.
I didn't realize this was going to be more of the Star Wars thing. So yeah,
he's part of the evil empire right now. He's gonna, if he keeps winning, he's definitely gonna get some bounties.
Yeah, I'm not going to put bounties on him because he plays with Raleigh Kubb, though, and I'm a homer. So unless I'm playing on a different team, and
Yeah,
then it's
well,
like, sure, why not?
Maryland, he's playing with Magic Mike Horenchik, so
Yeah.
these guys are defending champions there, which, as of this airing, you can still register for the Maryland Championship, oldonkubb.com, and then registration would have been open at this point for the PA Championship as well. So
Yeah.
that's KeystoneKubb.com, or you can go to AtlanticKubbTour.com to find all the information.
Yeah, of course, Mike or Dan is playing with Mike Horenchik as Kraken Beer, and they won the last time out. They won when they played at North Carolina this year, knocking off Spence and Glory in the finals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess they won, what, 2 out of their last 4? No, 3 out of their last, no, 2 out of the last 4. Because they won in North Carolina, they won in Maryland, and then they did not win in Blasters or PA. But 2 out of the last 4 is pretty darn good.
Yep. Yep. They've been deploying this strategy throughout the day. Dan takes first blast, and then Drew comes in and cleans it up. Drew has been getting a lot of these junk in fronts, little touchy little shots. Dan's been drilling them so tight that that pretty much there's always junk in front for the cleanups.
Yeah. Nice.
There you go. All right, now potential baseline clear. I was about to say potential game ender, but
nope.
Oh, nice
shot.
2 for 2. Yep. All right, baseline clear. Wow, and quick in the silver bracket. Home Sweet Home knocks off Kubbshot Compilation to take home some hardware.
Did you say Kubb?
Kubbshot Compilation, all one word.
You sound a little bit like a. You sound a little bit like a droid when you say it that fast.
Oh boy! I'm gonna start calling it Star Trek so you get mad at me and stop. Don't the Star Wars nerds get really bent out of shape when you call it Star Trek?
I think they do.
Yeah.
You know, they get their panties all in a bunch.
Yeah.
Isn't
that the which is the one where they talk Klingon?
That's Star Trek.
Oh, okay. Boy, you talk about nerds. Those people who go around and talk Klingon. Good Lord.
You talk about nerds.
Good. Seriously. They they're fluent in Klingon. Like, is there a more worthless skill than that?
Well, no.
I mean, it's not like Kubb is a valuable skill, but it's above speaking Klingon. Ice Kubbs knocked off the host functioning Kubbaholics for the first place championship of the silver bracket.
Why do you say that in Klingon?
Seriously, I would watch the video one time of those guys, these nerds. They're all dressed up like Klingons or whatever, and they're all talking to each other. Jeez, oh Pete.
Oh, crying. Oh, man. Okay.
Do the Star Wars people think that the Star Trek people are nerds?
I don't know, dude. I'm not either.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you seem to know everything else about it.
Well, compared to you, yes, that would be. I would understand where you would feel that way, but that is not true at all. I have seen movies.
It's a good thing only 50 people watch these videos, because if not, we'd be getting some heat in the comments.
I bet Lars is gonna take offense. He's probably
you think so?
He's probably.
You think so?
Yeah, just a guess. I don't know. Probably not.
He's gonna be like,
think Brad is
"Dear
a
losers,
hey morons."
nasty one here for the Kubbstaches. They're going to need to make some hay on this because
Are we gonna
baseline clear?
Are we gonna have to subtitle your Klingon?
It's sure. Get some dork to translate it for us and let us know what it means.
Whew, man.
All right, pretty good pile here.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna need to win this turn.
They're gonna need a big turn.
Yeah, it's a tough one. 8 in play, 2 base cubes. I need to clear this in 3. Looks like it's there. Ooh, that
start.
works.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, this could be in 2.
Well, that would be a great head start.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Or not.
Just shorted that one.
Yeah, now you're looking at, you got to get them all.
Ugh.
All right. Best case.
That's unfortunate, too, because they had it in 3. And now it's blocked up. Oh, man.
Oh,
See?
no. Little bit of junk in front.
That's what happens.
It's been happening a lot today just because the drilling conditions are so good that if you're not coming through with some heat on your blast, there you're going to have junk in front.
Yeah. Either way, I'm calling this over.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, get 9 in play. The way Dan's been drilling today, you're not expecting anything wrong with the drill. But
nope.
But you get a little bit of junk in front, get them covered up, no telling what might happen. If AGDC wins this, the whole matching, team sweatpants might really take off.
Yeah. They have to cut them off like Belichick.
Yeah. Maybe next time they team up, if it's warmer, they'll just cut the legs off and wear cut off sweatpants.
Yep. I'm considering putting in Star Trek references just to tick people off. He's giving it all she's got, Captain.
Put in Star Trek references and tell them it's Star Wars. They'll get all bent out of shape.
Man, Dan must really be going for a cut on that one.
Yeah, sideways. Looks like he's bowling them in there.
Oh, man. Nice group.
Yep, pile them in there real nice.
Yeah, it's over.
Yep. Looking that way.
This should be a basket of peaches. We got 4 people in here looking at it.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's not going to be basket of peaches just because
laziness.
Yeah, laziness is the main reason.
Looks pretty peachy to me.
Yeah, it does.
Oof, that could have cost him.
That one is a little bit tight.
That could have cost him.
Nope, in.
No, but still, it's not in the pile.
No, it's not in the pile, but
that's what I mean. It cost him peaches.
That'll
be our excuse.
Yeah, Dan likes that cross pitch shot. That one that was a bit out might fit.
It's more than a bit
one.
out, though.
Yeah. All right, 8 in play. See what this first one looks like. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I think you got about 5 or 6 of them there.
Yep. There he goes. Now some cleanup. Now this one looks like it's got a little bit more than a little junk in front. It looks like it's got...
Oof, yeah.
Yeah, hit the junk in front. Now it looks like he's taking a bit of a different angle at it.
There it is.
Clips it. All right, Dan with 1 left for the King to take game 1. And
nice.
He delivers. So AGDC knocks off the Kubbstaches for game 1. Best of 3, of course. As always, 1.4, 27. A bit slow on the 8 meter, Sven. AGDC, 1.8, 42, 77. Those are some pretty good numbers. AGDC, I think everybody started a little slow from 8 and then started picking it up towards the end. I know AGDC picked up like their last 2 or 3 of them, something like that. So AGDC now going first. Negative, Ghost Rider. What's that? Is that Star Trek, Star Wars, something?
That's Top Gun.
Okay.
I didn't know the Emperor had a tail. That's new.
Yeah, Dan Corey, of course, a furry. That's why he has that. It's not for the moisture in the air of the grass. Dan is just a furry.
What animal does Dan identify with?
Yeah.
Or as? Come on, what animal?
Looks like Jake's car's trunk is opened magically.
Yeah, randomly opened. Yeah, that happens.
Seems like something that's kind of important. You don't want your car's trunk randomly opening.
No. Ooh, that was a big one.
Yeah, that was important. 1 for 4. You don't want to go 0 for 4.
Look at those sweatpants. You didn't answer the question. What animal? Come on.
Oh, I think a red-tailed squirrel. Orange-tailed squirrel. You know what I don't like about sweatpants is there's no place to put your wallet.
Yeah.
You know, if you got a butt pocket in your sweatpants, sure, you can put your wallet in there, but it kind of, swings around and whatnot. It's kind of annoying.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no.
Look at that tail, Sven.
Oh, it's glorious. Again, camera awareness.
Yeah, poor.
He gets a poor camera awareness rating. Nice.
There you go. All right, tied up with Dan. Dan 2 in hand to take the lead. There you go. Takes the lead. So Cedar Run Brewery, Nokesville, Virginia. This will be the last year for the East Coast Kubb Championship here. There will be a new tournament replacing it, run by Ryan of No Kubb Club. Maybe that's their club's name. No Kubb Club.
Yes, could be. We're gonna talk about where we're going next.
Yeah, sure, why not? You want to make the big announcement, Sven? The least, I mean, if you talk to anybody, they'll tell you where it's going to be. So it's not like breaking news, but
if you talk to anybody, it's not a well-kept secret, but it's also, we don't have that big of a network.
Yeah. The people who know all kind of already know. The people who run in the circles already know, but yeah.
Yeah. So, for 2025-2026 East Coast Kubb Championship, will be headed to Raleigh, North Carolina, replacing the Blasters for 2 years. We're looking at usually the third Saturday in October.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Yeah, so that's I think it might be the 19th next year. So that'll be good. We're looking at trophy brewing for that in Raleigh.
Yeah, there's a potential. Blasters has been held at Deep River Brewing in Clayton, North Carolina, the past couple of years. Potential it's going to be moving to a place called Trophy Brewing, which is closer to downtown. Kind of, a more hip, cool spot.
Chumbawamba.
A Chumbawamba, yeah.
An
baseline
8 meter
Chumbawamba, no less.
And graphics misses it. 8 meter Chumbawamba. First one we've ever seen.
That is special right there. Oh, picks up 2.
Nice.
Potential moving to Trophy Brewing next year. It's kind of in a cooler place, a hipper, cooler place, if you will.
Yeah.
And of course, when you think about Kubb, you think hip and cool. So where else would you rather have it? So there is the potential that East Coast will be at Trophy Brewing. They got some tasty beer.
Gotta love it.
They've got something called Trophy Husband that I get sometimes. It's a bit hoppy. But I figure I'm a trophy husband, so I might as well drink the beer named after me.
True.
All right, so what did we have here? We had
5 in play.
Yeah, but did AGDC take the lead, and then Kubbstaches came back, and now AGDC with another chance to take the lead? It's been a bit back and forth here in game 2.
It has been. We're sitting at 5 in play right now. Yeah, it's been back and forth this game for sure.
First game was a bit back and forth too.
It was. Looks like Kubbstaches just took 2, which is, a good sign at least.
Anytime you're taking 2 and taking the lead, that's always a good thing. 2, I'd say, pretty evenly matched teams here, Sven.
Yeah, this looks pretty peachy too.
Yeah, that's nice.
This could be a nasty blasty, which we might not get out of just pure laziness as well.
Yes, I would count on it. All right, so 5 in play. Great drill.
Oh,
nice
gorgeous!
blast.
He should have got them all. That was a nice shot.
Yep, and now there are Drew's coming in for the cleanup.
Is that Drew or Mick Dundee?
It's
probably never saw that movie either.
I have, but I saw.
Oh, really?
No, it was 100 years ago when I saw it.
Oh. All right.
Oh, it looks like we've got a final on the third place match.
Looks like we do.
Of course, it's not official until we get the alert. We got some sweet hair going on over there. I see Nick Bartlett.
Nice shot.
Look at that.
Oh, he unleashed the mane.
Oh.
All right, one more for Drew here. Try to put 7 in play. Yep. Take the lead again. Oh, just misses it.
Just right.
Tied up at 6.
Oh, and Vector did knock off Das Kubb for the third place. This was Vector's first semifinal and first podium, so congratulations to those guys. Very tough to do playing as a 3.
Definitely. And that was some of the best continuity we've ever had on this channel.
It is. It was within 1 minute or so of it actually finishing. So.
All right, 6 in play.
6 in play. Kubbstaches. Certainly a chance to win this game too here. It would take a big turn to do it, but they can. They have that potential.
This looks pretty peachy.
Yeah, maybe that's why there's no basket of peaches this time. I mean, it's because of laziness, but also because there's so many of them because drilling conditions are so good, and that one is looking peachy.
This could be a nasty blasty.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
6 with 1 doesn't get it.
Oh, that is a nasty blasty. No graphics, but that's a nasty blasty all day long. Gorgeous. 6 with 1. Come on. Oh, and picks up the 8 while he's at it.
Yep. He might be feeling it this turn.
He might be.
Close the door.
Oh, big turn. Big turn. 6 with 1. 2 for 2. Jake looks like he's injured his hands. Down. Oh,
nice finish.
With a huge turn, takes game 2. We're going to 3, Sven. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, no.
1.642 picked up everything, 73%. AGDC 0.6, 38, 69. We got a barn burner on our hands, Sven.
That we do. Whew, that was explosive.
Yeah, it was. So this would be Kubbstaches have won East Coast before. This would be AGDC's first East Coast Kubb Championship. Both members of AGDC, their first East Coast Kubb Championship, and Jake starts it out with 1.
Man.
Well, that would be big to go 2 for 2 here, Sven.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like momentum may have shifted. Wow.
Oh, boy. I believe momentum has shifted. So AGDC takes game 1, starts out game 2, and takes the lead in game 2, and then all of a sudden, Kubbstaches have a huge turn and then come out 2 for 2. I would say Big Mo is on their side right now.
Yeah, I would agree. They need to answer. AGDC does. Because at this point, the force is with Kubbstaches, if you know what I mean.
Oh, boy. On, gone. Oh. This
I couldn't agree more, Stu.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I couldn't have said it any better myself. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
That was
good looking shot.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good clear. Each with 2 in hand. Time to make some hay. Need 2 to tie it up.
Ooh.
Oh, they only have 4. I forgot how you play Kubb. All right, they need one right here.
This is a must.
It's not a pressure clear or a pressure 8, but they need it right here.
Yep, huge shot. Huge shot by Drew.
Yep, that's big.
That's massive.
Yep, still trailing, but it's much better to be trailing by 1 Kubb than the 2 this early on.
Yeah, I mean, 3 in play is still 2-turn territory if they can. 2-turn territory. That's an alliteration. If they can, have a good efficient clear here.
Yeah, that wasn't the greatest drill I've seen so far today.
No. Just looking for a double somewhere is the key here. I mean, obviously you'd love a 3 with 1, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that looks dicey at best. All right. It looks like there's the potential for a double there on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I think you just need a double somewhere.
Yeah. Seems like you should be able to pick it up somehow. That's not
weird,
exactly how I was expecting it, but yeah.
Fair enough. I don't think that's how he was expecting it either.
No.
All right. Got to be perfect. But...
yeah. Big chance for Kubbstaches to make hay right here.
Nope. Well, they're going off at the bad time.
Yep, they started out this game throwing heat, and now they're throwing not heat. That was eloquent, Sven.
Oh, very.
Make a t-shirt out of that.
Oh no. Oh.
Tried the artistic throw with the hop to knock it down. Got the hop, got the hit.
The lean.
Didn't go down.
A huge lean.
Yeah, huge lean. Probably stayed up by the lush grass here. Whoa.
Yeah.
That was a tumbler.
You posted that one or something.
Yeah, there was something going on there. I don't know. Maybe there was a rock in the ground or something, but that was a tumbler. I think it might be out of play. Yeah, it's out of play. So gets a second throw on that one. All right.
Yeah, that works.
Yep, nothing wrong with that. It's a force in.
Yeah, new life here for AGDC. Only 3 in play. Now it's a good opportunity for them to, as you would say, make some hay.
Yeah. Yeah, Kubbstache is going 0 for 4 or whatever it was last time. That was a big,
huge,
triple.
Huge.
Now we got 5 in play, technically in the red zone, but that would be a spectacular turn.
That was a nice hit.
Dan's moving like he's starting to feel it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Stepped up his pace a little.
Yep. Close the door.
Yep. They at least tied it up, so they worked their way out of that 2-for-2 start hole.
A loaf here would be fantastic.
Oh boy, you better believe that. Well, that was about.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a loaf if he throws any more like that.
Make the adjustment.
Yep, make the adjustment.
There it is.
All right, there's one.
Nice slide. You don't see many of those today either. Oh, the loaf.
Pick up the loaf.
Look at that
Saxophone loaf, Sven. That's a big turn, Sven.
That's
3 with 1 and then picked up 3.
Huge turn, and now they have a commanding lead. They got the sweet saxophone loaf.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whew.
Yeah, 3 with 1, then 3 with 5. That's a big, big turn in game 3 of the finals. That's a big turn in any turn, but
I've never seen loaf with the saxophone. But I'm, you could. Was he playing in the cantina there? The cantina.
I was gonna say, what's a cantina?
I can't talk today, Stu. Oh,
too much Cedar Run beer.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? All right, looks like they were signaling 1 rethrow. All right, so this one has gotten tense all of a sudden after an early lead by the Kubbstaches, an unfortunate 0-for-4, I think, from 8. And then a big turn coming right back with AGDC. Stone cold, Sven. Momentum had turned, and AGDC comes back with a huge turn. Stone cold Kubbers.
Yeah, that was a huge turn at the perfect time. All of a sudden, now they got him on the ropes.
Yeah. But still 6 in play. Good chance to pick up some more 8s right here.
Mm-hmm. Gonna need a couple.
You would think. These are, I mean, it's all there. I mean, there's only 6 in play, but they're a bit spread out.
Just that one. I think the other 5 look pretty decent. It just depends on kind of how these set up, but I don't look that bad. They're not Dan Corey group, but
They don't call him the Peach Farmer for nothing, Sven.
That is true. The only reason why that rethrow is out the way it is because it laid the wrong way. It just went.
Yeah, it went sideways.
Parallel to the
longitudinal. He threw it longitudinally.
Yes.
Looks like they're talking this one over a bit. Big setup here.
Yeah,
big coup raising.
There's a lot of room for some good action here, but we'll see. Not that, no.
Yeah, that wasn't that wasn't good action.
Not looking for a single there.
No,
that definitely hurts. Now that screwed everything up. Now they're like, well.
Now they got to figure this one out a bit.
Yeah. I mean, I would say before the group started, it was 3 or 4. Ugh, now he split it up. He needs this double. It's not easy.
Yeah, it looks like the angle on that is.
I mean, basically, he's looking to catch the corner on the one on the right and try to have the baton spray out a little bit for the one on the left, but he could split it just like that. Oh, he hit them both.
Hit them both, and neither went down. I mean, the shot was there, but that was going to be a tough shot.
It's a tough shot. I mean, it takes an incredible amount of accuracy to get it. I don't think he could. If he hit that shot 10 times, I don't think he could do what he did again.
And Jake hit it again. Now it's pressure clear territory.
That thing. That's rocked twice.
Sven, momentum. has shifted dramatically in the last turn here.
Yeah, now you just
Kubbstaches had all of it. Then AGDC comes back with a big turn, and Kubbstaches are in pressure clear territory. Oh no. The one that was hit twice and refused to go down. Oh, Dan knocked it down. All right. All right. Sven. Yep. I think this is over.
Oh, yeah.
5
advantage line.
Advantage line. One baseline.
Beyond over. You hate to see that happen. That seemed extraordinarily unlucky. It wasn't like a 6 with one type of group, but I mean it was there. That single off the first one hurt, but then having Kubbs rock like they did is never fun. Either way, it was there to clear, but I would say it didn't look good either way. If they have 6 and play no advantage line with 1, it's probably over the way he's drilling.
Yeah. Well, especially with that advantage line.
I'm saying if they had cleared.
Oh, if they had cleared.
I still don't know that it wouldn't be over, but now it's slam dunk is over. There's no way that this
rethrow is going to be the safest rethrow you potentially see all year. Right here.
Yeah.
There is no reason to do anything with this one.
Nope. Yeah, well, it's still a really nice one, though.
Yeah, worked into the pile well. All right, so with the way they've been playing, Drew has been taking the advantage lines.
You're gonna have to. Your cousin's gonna be insufferable.
Oh, just awful, just awful.
God, yeah, he's never gonna shut. Who's the East Coast Kubb champion?
Yeah.
This guy
won the East Coast last year. What do you think about that? Well, he's got to hit these first.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah,
there's
got 4.
Yeah.
Here comes 1. The only question is who's going to pick up the last baseline. Looks like Dan.
Mm-hmm. Over.
This is over.
Oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
That was with authority.
Knocked that one into Fredericksburg. And Dan Corey and Drew oh, no! Ejected!
Into Fredericksburg.
And there you go. AGDC takes home the East Coast Kubb Championship. 1.4, 40, 64, 1.6, 43, 75, but the 2.0 on the advantage line. Always a huge advantage. And here is the final bracket, the way that shook out. And then here is the silver bracket. Sven, I have a feeling that that's going to help Raleigh Kubb in the club standings.
Yes.
Individual standings. Raleigh Kubb now has the top 2 spots with Bob Hikus from Keystone Kubb fresh on their trail. And here is the updated club standings. Raleigh Kubb extends their lead. Keystone Kubb moves up 1 spot, 85 versus 84 against Queen
Of course, the big story could be, with this looming suspension for Drew Gander. I mean, Raleigh might only be scoring 1 the next 2 events.
That could shake the club standings up quite a bit. Sven, you got to maintain your composure in these tournaments, and when you don't, you face the consequences.
How did Bob come out of that unscathed? I guess he really wasn't doing much.
I don't know.
It was mainly those two. Spencer and Bob were just kind of like in the periphery, like, what are you guys up to?
Yeah, gave it the old crotch chop, and that's it.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Sven. So, East Coast Kubb Championship is in the books. AGDC takes it home. 2nd place, Kubbstaches. 3rd, Vector with those sweet, sweet unis. And 4th is going to be Das Kubb out of Keystone Kubb.
They're just going to leave the advantage line up forever. Just like, why don't you put a plaque there? Drew probably will.
Yeah. Here is where I won the East Coast Kubb Championship.
I hate him.
All right, so from here, the production trucks, the Kubb trucks, everything just drive up the road a couple hours, hour and a half or so to Havre de Grace, Maryland. Yep. Not Havre de Grace, Maryland. Nope. Havre de Grace, Maryland to Hopkins Farm Brewery, a fine brewery. and a fine location and fine hosts, and some sweet, sweet, thick grass, baby.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. Looking forward to it. As you said, the tour rolls on. So
The
it's
tour
just,
rolls
the
on.
northern swing.
Yep, the tour rolls on. It does not stop. All right. So June 1st, I believe, is the date for that. It's a Saturday, the first Saturday in June. Most people don't know that June 1st, if that's on a Saturday, it is the first Saturday in June.
And the Maryland Championship is always the first Saturday in June. So
there you go.
There you go.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see everybody here in a few weeks. Look for that coverage in the, I don't know, a couple weeks after it ends.
Yep. And congratulations to Raleigh Kubb for their first East Coast Kubb Championship. Not Drew. More Dan than Drew, but
yeah. Well, I'm not going to congratulate Drew because then, you won't hear the end of it.
Yeah. Well played. Well played.
Jerk face.
How do you say that in Klingon? All right,
Sven, any pearls of wisdom?
How do you say bazooka in Klingon? Bazooka!
Bazooka!